I don't know that we are. Streamlabs looks like we are. YouTube on the other hand. There we are. Let's wait for it to actually show a video feed before I actually start doing anything. That looks like a stream. That is, in fact, starts it. So I think today we're going to be inside a fish. If I remember correctly. So that'll be interesting, if nothing else. I hope that I will have some guidance because, again, I'm just really bad. I'll just go. I think I have to first go back to Hyrule Castle, right? Going back to Princess Zelda, telling her, look, I got this sparkly ruby thing. I think that's what I'm supposed to do first and foremost. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish anything today. I don't know if it's going to be a very long stream today because it's been a busy week and I've already recorded for like almost 2 hours today because I recorded a shitload of Pokemon and Mario. I wanted to record Kingdom Hearts as well, but I didn't because there literally wasn't enough time. So I'll have to record Kingdom Hearts for next Sunday, not today, for next Sunday, sometime throughout the week. Which I prefer not to do usually. Usually I like to record as much as I can on the weekends, especially those longer recording sessions, because a Kingdom Hearts randomizer video can take up to like an hour and a half, 2 hours to record. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Let's get reacquainted with the controls here a little bit. We've got, yeah, okay. It's been a week since I last played this, right? So a little bit less than a week. I think last time I played this was on Monday. It's Sunday now, so it's been a little bit less than a week. Hello, Angel. How are you doing? Alive, I hope, still. Corona-free. It's the best we can hope for at this this point in human existence. Being corona-free. Especially in the country you live in. I mean, you live in the US, right? You don't want to catch corona with a healthcare system like yours. No offense. Honestly, I don't know exactly how the USA is dealing with its healthcare system as of right now. I imagine not very well, because that's been like a thing for years. I have to wait for the gates to open again, which is a little bit annoying. So, my sincere apologies to anybody that is suffering from a disease this terrible in a country where you can't get healthcare when you need it without going fucking bankrupt and your life being over either way. Either you die or you're like tens of thousands of dollars in debt, in which case you might as well be dead. Look, I appreciate you being optimistic about the virus, but just having a better than average immune system isn't going to make you immune to this. It's not just like a normal fever. It's not just a normal like, well, it is a normal fever. It's not just a normal sickness you get. It's like serious shit. And luckily you're not like 80, so your immune system will be probably able to fend it off if you do get it. But I feel obliged to point out that I hate this ladder. I feel obliged to point out that even though you have a good immune system and you're like a young, healthy individual, that does not mean that you're not gonna get it. It means that you're not gonna die from it, most likely, but there's still a real good chance that you'll get it. Like, what is the estimate? Like 2/3 the world population will end up getting it in 2020 or before 2021, which is the same. America is horrible with corona because according to hospitals, they won't allow people unless they're critical or multiple symptoms. Well, yeah, I mean young as in like you're not 50. The risk for corona, like, threatening your life doesn't change much between the ages of, like, 18 and 45. After that, there start to be tendencies towards death a little bit more. But being like under 45 or under 30 even is considered young in a situation and a context like this. Well, yeah, being half of 50 means that you're by far not 50, right? So from like a age demographic perspective, you're fine. You're right about that, but please still do be careful, because you still can get it. You still can affect other people with it, which is the biggest issue. I'm not afraid of people like my age or your age dying. I mean, it will happen. Granted, that will happen. It has happened. It will continue to happen. The thing I'm most afraid about, or well worried about, is people about my age getting it and then not being careful and infecting a lot of other people, which then leads to potentially, oh my god, no, throw that away, potentially thousands of more people getting it and people dying. Which button is this again? Wrong button. It's that button. It's not that button. Which button is it? Which button is the blue one? Oh, that's the blue one. There we go. I think this is where I'm supposed to go next. I don't know for sure. Well, this definitely doesn't seem to be where I'm supposed to go next. So then where am I supposed to go? The reason I laugh about sickness is because it rained last week. One of my co-workers got sick. I was getting caught in the rain and didn't even get sick. Well, the thing is, I mean, to a certain extent, yeah, being out in the cold makes you more vulnerable to getting sick. But just getting sick, that's also a virus. You gotta pick it up somewhere. Just walking in the rain isn't gonna get you sick. Unless it's hypothermia in like extreme or extreme-ish cases, right? So I understand. Still, the fuck is that dude up there doing? Still, it's like it is something to worry about. Zelda's Lullaby, don't you already have it? Do I need to play Zelda's Lullaby there? I mean, might as well give it a try. Of course I do have it. You need to have it. You can't get to this point in the game without having it, obviously. But can I just, like, walk up to the gate here? Did you get... yeah, also, I can't get... You can't get to the second dungeon without having Zarya's song. So, let's see. What is Zelda's Lullaby again? Can I just play that for the god and will he let me in? Because that would be fantastic. Let's test that theory out. Left, up, right. It is. I don't care about like tempo. I just care about just let me go. Please let me go. I would sure like to save the game. Well, yeah, unless you randomize it, but obviously it is not a randomized run. I mean, unless you randomize it is an argument against literally everything ever happening in a game. Right? So that that is not really a thing to keep in mind during a normal playthrough, randomization. I don't remember having to play Zelda's Lullaby there though. I mean, I'm going to try it. But I feel like that might not be the solution to my problem right now. But it's worth a shot, while we're here anyway. But after that, I think I'm just gonna go to the water place. The place with the water people, with the fish people. Because I know that it's the next dungeon I'm supposed to go to. That gets me the 3rd spiritual stone, and then I can become Adult Link and actually start the proper game. Which would be nice. There are two secrets in the forest that give you items if you play certain songs for them, and some frogs in a water temple. Zoras are the fish. Yeah, Zoras. That's what they are. Zoras. I know there's a bunch of secrets in the game. Both on the overworld map by like bombing spots, I believe. Right? But also like playing certain songs in certain places gets you certain items. Those are also things I'll need to at least have a spreadsheet for or something like that. Because obviously if I end up doing a randomized run of this game, those are the kind of things that I'll need to know. Because there could be something like a hook shot there, which you'll definitely need. Yeah, no, I'll definitely, if I end up doing a randomized run, I'll just have a map or a spreadsheet. And you just can't go there during the nighttime, that is it. You don't need Zelda's Lullaby for it. You just need to be here during the daytime. Last time when we were here, I did say I remembered something to do with the nighttime and the gods. That is it. You can't visit here during the daytime. Or during the nighttime. You have to be here during the daytime. That was ridiculously close. This is a scary place to be right now. If I fall off, I'm fucked. I have the maximum amount of rupees. I don't really care about the rupees. I've already done the Zelda's Lullaby thing. I've already done that. I've done the entire dungeon after that. You were here for that last time, weren't you? At least for like a big part of it. I'm pretty sure you were around when I got Zelda's Lullaby. At least. Oh, no, wait a second. I got Zelda's Lullaby in the first stream, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Never mind. But still, you were here last stream after I got it. So... yeah. Yeah, I don't think this will give me anything new, but hey, it's worth a shot. Yeah, you were here for Death Mountain, but you can't go to Death Mountain without having Zelda's Lullaby, is what I'm trying to say. There's a spiritual stone, you finally found it. I'm not here for no reason, you're supposed to go here after finding it, right? It is said that the race that holds spiritual stone open minds, melody of the royal family, but you already know that, don't you? Okay, so I am here for no reason. I'm not here for no reason. This bitch is also here. If the castle soldier finds you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Okay, so you're not supposed to come back here and you're just going to the Zora place. Well, I kind of figured that after getting one of the stones, you'd have to check back with Zelda. Clearly, that's not the case. So let's check on the map if there's any place I'm supposed to go next. Let's see. Kakariko Village and the Zora's Domain. I gotta go to the Zora's Domain. That much is obvious. Impa. Yeah, she's just that other bitch. I mean, does she really have a character? I mean, she trains Zelda to be, spoiler, chic. But it's not really a character as much as she is a plot device. Yeah, so we just go do that other dungeon, and then we can become an adult indeed. And I'll try to finish the third dungeon today. Hopefully I will be able to. I don't recall it being that difficult. I have not played Hyrule Warriors, but Hyrule Warriors I don't really give a shit about as well. I'm talking about this game. The only reason she's in Hyrule Warriors is because this game was popular. And still is very popular, I should point out as well. You're a big boy. Which I don't care about because I already have enough rupees. So, where do I enter the Zora's domain? The exact other side of the map, isn't it? You know what? I'm actually going to listen. Never mind. I would really like to hear that again, yeah. The fuck? That must be anti-piracy. That must be anti-piracy because... Follow the river to the right of the town. Yeah. I seem to remember something like that. The exact other side of the map. I'm just walking around. I'm just exploring. That's what I'm doing. And there, wow, that owl just grew like a lot, didn't it? We can't go there yet because we need a pony for that, and we need to be an adult as well. I think we're supposed to go. Yeah, I remember now. I remember. I think I remember. I think I remember where I'm supposed to go. If not, I'll look to your wisdom to guide me. But I think I remember where I'm supposed to go now. Looking at the mini-map, it's in the top right corner. Yeah, I think that's where I'm headed towards right now. It's the entrance of Mount Doom. That river, you follow it, and you end up in a place going to the Zora's domain. I think that's how that works. I think this is also one of the first places you can actually get a heart piece. Heart container piece. At least one of the first ones that I ever found. Not necessarily the first that is possible to be found. Still don't know how you're supposed to deal with these fuckers. Also, I don't have a shield anymore. Did I not re-equip my shield? Or, yeah, I just didn't re-equip it after the fiery death I came across last time. Because I was afraid to lose it. So, A to equip. Well, you might not have any wisdom, but probably still more wisdom than me about this game specifically. Because I don't remember a lot about this game. I mean, I remember bits and pieces and like the general gist, but I don't remember a lot at all. But this is the river I'm supposed to go with, right? Can you buy a Hylian shield? I don't think that works for Child Link though. I think that is strictly an adult Link kind of thing. Well, I don't remember this whole game because I only played through it like once. Up until the water temple and I quit. And I played this game over the course of... I know. I played it over the course of like 8 months in very, very small chunks. So like nothing really stuck other than very minute details. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to blow this up. Child Link can use the Hylian shield. Am I thinking of a different shield? Because I seem to remember Child Link carrying it on his back. Is that a different shield? That must be a different shield then. This is what I'm saying. I don't know shit about this game. So whenever I say something, please do feel free to point out how wrong I am about everything. I kind of like need backseating here. Yeah, he wears it on his back, but that doesn't really like help me at the moment, does it? Yeah, he carries the Hylian shield on his back. Okay, that's good to know. I also know that Magic Bean mechanic. So let's just buy a couple of those right off the bat. They get more expensive every single time, don't they? Do they double in price every time? Or do they get 10 more expensive every time? I feel like they're going to double every single time. Oh no, they just get a little bit more expensive every single time. We're gonna need a plenty of these anyway, right? So that's the correct shield. Is the one Link has in Smash Bros. Yeah, but oh, he doesn't have any more. Okay. But if it doesn't help me right now, I mean, I'll get it when I'm adult Link. I'll get it before becoming adult Link because I don't know that you can actually get it when you're adult Link. Now I think about it. And that'll take 7 years to grow. So how exactly do we get to the other side of the river without the magic beans? 10, 20, 30, 40. The Highland Shield works differently, but it doesn't burn, which is a big plus. Yeah, I figured out that burning thing, which wasn't a very fun time for me. It's not that expensive. Get the shield now so you can keep it for adult Link. I mean, I guess I might as well, because I have no fucking clue what I'm supposed to do here. Can I just jump to the other side? Nope. I feel like I'm missing something here. How expensive is the Hylian shield? Can I get it for 42 rupees? Let's go get the Hylian shield. At least that way we have it, right? Which actually makes me think, there's 3 swords in the game, because there's the sword we have now, there's the Master Sword, and then there's like the Great Goron Sword, right? Which is an optional side quest thing. There's 3 tunics. Is there also a 3rd shield I don't know anything about? Hang on a moment. Hang on a moment here, because there's also... Is there also 3 kinds of boots? There must be. Oh yeah, you can get rupees by going up the chains. That's right. That should be enough then. Wood shield, Hylian shield. Oh, there's also the mirror shield. That is right. Yeah, I remember now. And then there's like boots, heavy boots, and heavier boots or something like that. I don't think this is the right place, is it? It is! Never mind! This is the... I can see the Hylian shield. Welcome. He literally just says welcome. Oh, talk to the owner. How do I get the discount? Wait, there is a monster that eats Hylian shields? No. You know what? I don't even care about the discount. I'll just go get some more rupees. We're so close to 80 anyway. I'll go get some more rupees and we'll be fine. That is a discount, I think, if you try to buy it before it's 999. But didn't you just say 80 rupees is the standard price? Oh, that's what Alpha said. Also, hello Alpha. I hadn't even said hello to you. I'm sorry. You know what? Either way, if I can buy it for 80, I'll be happy. This should give me another 20 rupees, right? Good enough. I jumped through the floor. Through the floor. Okay. 80 is standard. I mean, there might be a way to get a discount, but honestly, this seems like the faster way right now. I'll have to look into the discount way if I ever replay the game though, because it seems like something that is going to be useful in the long term. But for right now, Oh! So you need to... Huh. I don't understand how that works, but because he did mention the thing, but I still paid... Wait a second. I paid 75 rather than 80. Seriously. I got 5 rupees discount. What? What are we talking about a discount if it's just 5 fucking rupees? I don't care about 5 rupees. I can get that like instantly. Okay, so now back to figuring out how in the world we're going to actually get to the Zora's domain. I've still got 2 beans. I'll get more beans when the time comes. But for right now, I've got 2 beans. We're probably not going to use them anytime soon either. More importantly is I need to know how to actually get to the next dungeon. Is this not the way? I'm fairly sure that this is the way to the next dungeon. Like 95. Can you just shut up? Okay, maybe I should actually listen to you. Just ahead lies the Zora's domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's family by protecting its water, blah, 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 blah. The door will not open for anyone except those... Oh. I just play Zelda's lullaby before the gate. Is that literally it? Is that literally it? That's probably literally it. Oh, I just suck at jumping. Okay. That's a way more realistic. I mean, I'm going to try it. I don't think it's going to work. I think I need to do that before, like, the actual door to the domain itself. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. So I just suck at jumping. That makes so much more sense. But how do I suck so bad at jumping? Because it wasn't even close. Well, if you've got some, like, hints for me as to how I'm supposed to jump, by all means... Oh, wait a second. There we go. Never mind, I got it. Oh, of course, that also works. Yeah, picking up one of them chickens. I'm just very scared of the chickens, okay? Just very scared of those things. Can I make that jump? Oh, not even close. But I do want that heart piece. So we're going to make that jump. One way or the other. Just don't attack the chicken. Look. That is easier said than done. Everything in my body, my most basic instincts tell me to attack anything that moves. So if I get too close to the chicken, there's no guarantee that I won't actually hit it. As a matter of fact, I'll probably end up hitting it. Just because that's what I do. I hit things. Some frogs are looking at me from underwater. I play a song. What song am I supposed to play? I mean, I'm playing Zelda's Lullaby now. Maybe Soria's song? Probably not Soria's song, is it? It is Zelda's Lullaby. They just gave me... They gave me 50 rupees for that. Holy fuck. Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that quite a lot, actually. I don't think I can get back to the heart piece. Maybe that's an Adult Link kind of thing? Seems like it might be an Adult Link kind of thing. You have to play every song to them? Do they give you 50 rupees per song? Because if that's the case, I'm not going to do it right now because my max is 99 at the moment. But that seems insanely good. The heart piece needs an item from the next dungeon. Keep that in mind. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. What item do you get in the next dungeon? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. I'm really thinking. We already have the slingshot. We don't get the hookshot as Child Link, do we? I don't think we do. Correcting me is a full-time job. Yeah, it is. I am real bad. I mean, to be fair, I never said I was good at anything in life, ever. I don't need to go here yet. But again, I'm very not good at this game. So, what do you have to say? I need to go talk to the king and play Zelda's Lullaby for her, right? That's how this works? Logically thinking, that means I have to go upstairs here. And I see a big fat fish. I mean, by all means, do tell me as much as you like. Because I kind of need the advice most of the time. Wait, what? Well, I played the song because that's pretty much like what everybody's been telling me at every goddamn stage. Is first you play the song, and if that doesn't work, you hope something else does. Zora Domain is my favorite area. I remember not liking the Dungeon as Child Link when I initially played this. But I do like Death Mountain quite a lot. And there's a lot of areas I have never played, admittedly. So, like, can I talk to you from here? Can I just hit you? Please, go away. I know where I need to go, I just don't know how to get there yet. Wait, there's a torch somewhere that's not lit? I guess we'll have to investigate that. I don't know if a Deku Stick can make it all that way, though. I mean, it's worth a try. Okay, that did make it. But then what? That didn't really do anything. I mean, it did a little... Oh, damn it. It did a little jingle, which is nice, but... There's a lot of things not lit, but... You're not telling me that I need to do that, do you? That doesn't seem like it... Like, from a game design perspective, it doesn't seem like it would be required for game progression. That seems like a extra, like, hidden kind of thing. If this is required for game progression, I'm gonna be annoyed. Yeah, there's one down there in the water as well, which I don't think I can physically get to. Maybe I can. Oh yeah, I definitely can. Oh, you don't even keep that one on. You know what? Fuck that. Yeah, the place with the graveyard is also nice. So, I'll give it one more shot, but I really don't feel like this is exactly what I'm supposed to do. You're running too slow. I have to light them all at once. Okay, so this is what I'm supposed to do. Never mind then. I'm running as fast as I can. There's more! Where's the rest? You're going to roll in the shallow water without putting out the thing? Huh. But still, I lit both of them and I didn't do anything. Is there one more? Waterfall. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. I don't think I could walk over there. Okay, I've got 2 more Deku Sticks. We can do this. Again, this seems really counterintuitive for a game progression sense. But if you're both saying I should do it, I'll do it. Wait. I can? Huh. What'd you know? And that is actually faster than walking. Oh, there's 2 of them here. Okay. I lit them all. That gets me a chest. Real nice. Yeah, no, you're right. It's actually not that hard. I'm just an actual idiot. I mean, I'm glad I got a piece of heart. Don't get me wrong. I'm really glad that I got that. And I'm severely less annoyed by the fact that I needed to do all of that, because it's not for game progression, it's just for an optional heart piece. But that still doesn't help me in progression at all. Go up to the king and look left, there's more fish? Really? Oh, there's even a sign pointing towards it. Okay, so I'm just blind. I talked to the king, but that didn't really do anything. Oh, there's another dude here. What do you have to say? Diving game, 20 rupees. Do you want to play? No. You don't have to play if you don't want to. I don't want to have to walk all the way back up here if I don't have to. Play it? Okay, we'll play it. Sure, why not? Pick up all the rupees I throw from here. You only have a limited amount of time. When you pick them all up, come back here. I'll give you something very nice. Well, that's going to require me to actually be good at something, though. That doesn't seem good for me at all. I don't even know how the underwater mechanics work in this game. Dive. Okay, that's how they work, clearly. Got 50... That's not that bad, actually. 50 seconds for all that. I can probably do that. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. Right? Unless there's more than just these 5. And unless I need to go all the way back up within that same time frame as well. I don't. Okay, so that was easy. Is that another heart piece? If that's another heart piece, I'll be thankful that you... It gives you the Zora skill that allows you to stay underwater for longer. Oh! That's nice. But does it help me in plot progression? I mean, I'm very happy to be getting these required slash optional items, but I also kind of want to get into the dungeon today. What a graceful dive. Well, not really. Skill of our kind. And that gives me the silver scale. I mean, I kind of agree that if I'm already doing something, there's not a lot of reason to tell me why I should be doing it. But yeah, this is what he says. Oh my dear, sweet Princess Ruth. Oh, have I been pressing the wrong button? No. That's literally all he says. Well, if you just move your thick ass. Clearly I'm not supposed to go talk to him yet. Am I supposed to use that Rudo skill to like dive to somewhere? You popped out of nowhere. I haven't talked to you yet. Let's be friends. That's a really trippy psychedelic background. How many C's does the king have? What do you mean? I mean, I already played a song for him, but that didn't do it. Do I need to play a different song? Search the hole underwater and swim through it. Okay. Oh. It's literally that thing. Like. Oh, thick with how many C's? At least 4? I want to say at least 4. And that gets me to Lake Hylia. Which helps me how? I guess this is where I'm supposed to be now. See, there's entire parts of the game that I just forgot existed. This is probably just one of them. Let's go talk to the dude in this house. I'm assuming there's a dude in this house. I didn't even know you'd come here as not Adult Link. I thought this was only an Adult Link area. Clearly, I was mistaken. Did I press the wrong button there? I keep pressing the X button on my PlayStation controller because usually that is what you press to forward conversation, but not so much now. This doesn't seem like the place I'm supposed to be yet. I'm gonna be totally frank with you. So I'm supposed to look for something underwater, right? Let's go for a swim. I don't think that place is it. I think that is... That is the entrance to the water temple, and you need like the weighted boots for that. That's not something I'm going to be doing anytime soon. I can't even dive that far, like by a long shot. Also, there's a gate. Like, not even close. Oh, wait. I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. I saw the glass bottle literally over there. That's what I'm supposed to get. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. An empty bottle! Put something inside it. It's not actually empty. There's a letter inside it, actually. But that also means that we now do have a bottle, I think. Right? Wrong button. I should just reverse those buttons, but then the combat doesn't make a lot of sense to me. We can't use that in the water. That makes total sense. We're not going to go fishing right now, right today. We'll go fishing at some point, I'm sure. But for right now, I just want to make a little bit of progress, at least. But can I read the letter myself? There's something already inside the bottle. That was kind of obvious. Help me, I'm waiting for you inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. Please don't tell my dad. I think that's what it said. Oh, you can also get a bottle in London Ranch. I should go get that. At some point in my life. Before becoming adult Link, I'll go get that. But for right now, I really want to go into Jabu Jabu. Which is just a really weird sentence to say out loud. It only took us 45 minutes to get to the point where we're about to enter the actual dungeon itself. Which is about as bad as we did last time. Last stream it also took about 45 minutes and then over an hour more to actually finish. I hope that we can do it a little bit more quickly today, because I don't really feel like doing another 2-hour stream today. It's been, as I said, it's been a long week. So that's also why I'm maybe not as entertaining. Also, I have done 2 hours worth of recording today. Oh man, this is the one thing I remember about this game, is that this cutscene takes fucking forever. This is what I mean. It's not that bad, I know. I'm getting annoyed at something that's not really as annoying as I'm making it out to be, but... Emulator speed up. I don't think I've got a turbo button set. I should. I definitely should, but I don't. Also, I'm not entirely sure how much I could speed up this emulator anyway. I imagine quite a bit, actually. Depending on how optimized the emulator is, because N64 hardware is laughable compared to modern PCs. I mean, he's one of the few occasions where I'd actually want a turbo button in this game. And we've had it now, so there's a little use in actually putting it in. I like the turbo button in like Pokemon, because for grinding I can just turbo button my way through. Oh, let me try this. That's the first thing I try at everything. Zelda's Lullaby. If Zelda's Lullaby doesn't do it, I'm just stuck. Okay, that doesn't work. That was a good first try. Now what? Who fucking cares about the ferry on top of Death Mountain? I'm in front of a giant fucking fish. Do I need to... I need to make him open his mouth. I just don't remember how. Hint, when a dolphin is hungry, what does it eat? Bombs? Deku nuts. I mean, dolphins... What do dolphins eat? Meat, right? Dolphins and most whales? Well, not all whales are carnivores. I think a lot of dolphins are, though. Fish, you know... Oh, fish. Yeah, fair enough. So I need to go catch fish with the empty bottle I just got. Okay, gotcha. How do I do that? I mean, Deku nuts, maybe it's vegetarian. You don't know that. Maybe he's a vegetarian big-ass whale. I don't see any fish, is the thing. Well, I suppose if there were fish in this lake... Oh, do I need to go to Lake Hylia for fish? I need to go to Lake Hylia for fish. I get you. If there were any fish in this lake, you just get him himself, right? In 1995, there weren't there any vegans. They only started springing up in 2012. That is actually a very good point. Other than the fact that this game is from 1996. But I get the basic gist. I get the basic gist. Vegans didn't exist when this game was released. Well, to be fair, the game was probably developed in 1995. So I'm trying to be a clever smartass, but turns out you're actually right. This game is from 1998? Wait a moment. I thought it was 1996. We're Googling this. Zelda Ocarina of Time release dates. 98, you're right. Mario 64 is 96 then. Or maybe the Nintendo 64... Yeah, well, if the Nintendo 64 was released in 96, I have to imagine Mario 64 was the release title for that. Is there any fish around here? I can see a fish. But then, what do I do with it? Do I just swim into the fish? Oh. Obviously, I need to actually fish for them, don't I? Another fact that Space World N64 reveal was in 1995. Huh. Look, I was born in 1996, so anything happening before or around that time, hey, you are a Magic Bean place, so let's plant one of you. We don't need any bombs at the moment. Anything before 1996, or really anything before 2001, I don't remember anything about. I just like have historical context for, which sometimes is wrong. You are very big. You're making a video about it. Oh, that sounds interesting. Well, don't tell me about the fucking water temple. That's the thing that made me quit this game in the first place years ago. Before I knew how much of a fucking meme it was as well. So I really identified with those like jokes and memes when I read them for the first time. I don't really want to come with you now. So where do I go for the whole fishing part? Definitely not here. Yeah, I'm thinking there's no fishing here, is there? Oh, I can see where the fishing is. Never mind. Jump from Gen 5 consoles to Gen 6 consoles was very big, so much bigger than other gens before that. Which generation is 5 and which one is 6? I forgot. I'm very bad at like the numbers. N64 is Gen 5. Yeah, so you're saying from N64 to GameCube. And like PlayStation to PlayStation 2. You can get a piece of the puzzle from there. What? Do you want to go fishing for 20 rupees? I've got plenty of money. Why not? You don't have a rumble pack? No. Well, actually, I do. It's built in. But you don't recognize that. But I do like how the game actually recognizes whether or not you have a rumble pack. The biggest graphics jump will always be the latest gen with the new consoles coming out this year. The least big. Yeah, no. I very much doubt that PS4 to PS5 is going to be a very big jump at all. Like, maybe we finally have a console that does 4K somewhat properly, rather than the PS4 Pro. I only need one fish, so that's good. PS4 Pro doesn't even do 4K natively. It upscales still. So that would be nice, I suppose. But honestly, 4K gaming isn't... It's not the be-all and end-all. Like, 1080p is plenty. Generally speaking, anyway. So how does this fishing bullshit work again? This doesn't seem very... This doesn't seem very good at all for me, does it? Oh, I'm not using the real function. That would be why. I don't want to break the line. I don't like fishing. I'm always very bad at it. This game seems to make it very easy, though. So I'm a fan of that. You know what? I'll keep this fish and that'll be that. I want to quit. Yeah, no, 4K gaming, definitely. I mean, it being a gimmick is a little bit harsh, but by and large, I do agree. 4K gaming is not all that's cracked up to be. I mean, I guess when you're at 4K, you can turn down your anti-aliasing, which is a thing, but you're using way more horsepower to actually render it natively in 4K to begin with. So, I don't really give a shit about 4K gaming. I think 1080p is fine. 1440 is good. I mean, if you've got the horsepower to render something natively in 4K at a decent frame rate, why not do it? But it's not like... It's not the big jump that 480 to 720 or 720 to 1080 was. There you can actually notice a significant increase in sharpness in the image. 4K... Only on big monitors. Like a 4K TV... You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I did all that for just... nothing. That's great. Yeah, on a big screen like a TV, a big TV, it does make a difference. But by and large, 4K doesn't really, for gaming purposes I should say, it doesn't really interest me too much. I mean, I'm kind of glad that you didn't, because... I kind of like the fact that I spent all that time doing that for nothing. It makes way more sense that I could get a fish inside there. It makes way more sense from a game design perspective. Oh, I lost the fish once I exited the hut even. Okay. At least Angel got his request granted, which is me fishing. So now we're an hour in, and let's go into Jabu Jabu. People screaming outside is never a good idea. It's never a good sign, I mean. Okay, let's go in here. Let's see what we have. What is the shield button again? I forgot what the shield button is. Let's see. Okay, it's that button. I dare to shoot at me. Good. You shoot at me as well. Die. You can't shield against bubbles. That makes total sense. I mean, barbers are closed and I don't really give a shit. I haven't had a haircut in way too long. Like, so long, at this point, you could consider it a gimmick. I didn't think that would work. But I think that is the right idea. I just need to hit a different part. I need to hit that thing. My voice is starting to go out on me a little bit. Yeah, no, I haven't had a haircut in like probably a year and a half. Maybe longer. Probably longer. Okay, so you definitely need to be taken care of with... Where are you? Where are you? You're gone. Okay, never mind. I'm rocking like just very long hair. If you go watch my Pokemon series or my Kingdom Hearts videos, you can kind of like see my hair. You can't really see it much on camera because it's fairly small on camera. But yeah, no, it's like Jesus hair. It's the way to... Man, you look bad in the 3DS remakes, but now you're just a mass of polygons. I wouldn't say hashtag party hard. Again, I classify it as Jesus hair. Which is just long hair you don't like care for. So it just becomes Jesus. That's just kind of how that works. Look, I don't want a fish waifu. If you're gonna give me a Zelda waifu, don't make it a fish, please. I don't want to fuck a fish. That seems weird. Can I pick you up? I think I can pick you up at some point, right? Because you're a spoiled little... Yeah, so... What my hair's like in the videos where I have a face cam... I mean, I have a fair bit of facial hair. Depending on what video you watched, I might have just shaved in that video. But it's been a while since I have had like a full, like a while, a month and a half, since I've had a like full shave. Yeah, you're just a spoiled little brat. So even like right now, I'm a lot more Jesus already because I have quite... I don't want to say a thick beard, but I've got some beard. Kingdom Hearts video from 6 days ago. Yeah, that was recorded like 2 weeks ago. So that was, well, 2 weeks less of facial hair than I have now, which honestly for me is a decent amount. It grows pretty quickly. If I like shave it to almost nothing, I never go like full bare face, but if I shave it to almost nothing, within like 2 weeks, it's back to like being able to be called a beard. Within like a month, I am back to like full beard, and in 2.5 months, I am like full on homeless. So that's how this works, eh? You know what? I'm just gonna carry you out of here, right? Fuck. I mean, yeah, if you're 16, it will go a little bit slower. Once you hit your 20s, that stuff does start to speed up a little bit. Also, the more you shave it, the quicker that shit grows back. Like, when I was younger, like 14, I was like, I'm not shaving this. I'm very happy about having facial hair. But it just looked like shitty fluff. Then when I started shaving it, it started growing like a lot quicker and a lot better. And where? Did I just drown the princess? I think I just drowned the princess. Shit. I think I murdered her. Oops. Didn't mean to. Sorry. Your princess is dead. Yeah, I drowned a fish. Moreover, I'm swimming inside a bigger fish. And now I'm walking. How is there a puddle of water within a fish? I'm guessing she's here? Yeah. I managed to drown a fish. Inside a fish. I think I should get some kind of prize for that, honestly. So now I remember why I don't like this dungeon. How are we supposed to... Are we supposed to hit those things? No. Oh yeah, no, this dungeon is incredibly much larger than Jabu Jabu himself. Yeah, that doesn't work either. So then... So then what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to get these fish? I don't think so. Am I? Nope, nope, that's not a fish. That is a enemy. Throw her. I can just throw her? Can I throw her that far? That seems unrealistic. I'm gonna try. Oh, you mean... That makes it way more sense. Just throw it that way. Sometimes, I am my own worst enemy. Sometimes I make things so much more difficult on myself than they need to be. It's kind of crazy. Not with the water up, of course. Now she would drown again. Yeah. I'm trying to not drown the fish again. Yeah, this poor princess can go fuck herself, honestly. Because I sure as hell am not doing it. We had to make a fish joke. Like a fish waifu joke. Had to be done. Also, she's like a child, so probably highly not okay to make that joke. I just realized. You can't swim, can you? Oh my. You don't need to be able to swim, apparently. Because we can just do this. Where are we going? Oh, and now... Okay, so... Now we don't fall down one of these pits. Hopefully. And that should be progress. She's a little kid. Yeah. That's highly not okay. I realized that after what was that? Let's just run. Watch out, electricity is running through this blue slimy thing. That's very specific. Come on, I just need to pick up that bitch. Okay, now you're making me upset. Please just let me pick up the... God damn it! Just let me pick her up and run away with her. I'll leave you be. I'm guessing there's blue... Oh no, there's not. This switch, it doesn't look like you can press it down with your weight alone. Well, I'm carrying the princess. Thing is... Oh! That stays open. Never mind. I was going to say, thing is, I probably need to keep it pressed down, don't I? Where are you, my good friend? I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be going, honestly. Come on, let me just target you. Okay, so I am supposed to do this. Sorry for not being very interesting to listen to right now, but I'm trying not to die. Some hearts will help. Okay, so now I can stop focusing again. Do the thing I'm best at, and that is anything but focus on the game itself. It also really does help that I now realize that I can Z-target and then use my slingshot. So this didn't do anything other than restore my health? This is a fucking useless room, isn't it? That was a colossal waste of time. Let's try this other side. This button is probably gonna... Yeah, I need to place the princess down on this one. Right? So that I can go into the room. To murder this thing? Question mark? Doesn't really seem like I'm murdering it yet. It has a chest. Oh, it has a chest? I'll go back there in a moment. Let's go do that chest thing first. While I figure out how to do that in my mind. Yeah, I figured it might be something to do with an item there. Still, I don't remember what item you get here, but clearly the item I get in that chest will help me defeat that thing, right? Because if the slingshot doesn't do anything, and I can't hit it with a sword, I just missed the chest. Oh! There's more enemies, which I'm running out of nuts. It's the only issue there. This is gonna make this a little bit more difficult to do for me. Shouldn't be a big issue, but an issue nonetheless. I think I only took out 3 of them. There's 4 of them in total, I just noticed. And I'm missing one of the... what are they nuts? Are they rocks? Whatever you use with the slingshot. I'm missing 1 ammo. A little bit too little. Oh, you mean like that? Okay. I did that purely on instinct. Okay, yeah, so I did something wrong there. I missed 1 of them, I think. I think I only took out 3. There's 4 of them. In my defense, they're really not easy to spot. If you don't know how many there are. It's the boomerang! Of course! Yeah, I should have known that. It's the boomerang. I mean, the boomerang pretty much just is like an infinite ammo slingshot, isn't it? I choose to think of it that way anyway. Where did Fish Princess go? Oh, really, where is she? I am confused. Very confused. Might as well take care of these guys, is my thinking, while I'm figuring out where the fuck the princess went. It really should also damage the enemies on return, because that's kind of like the point of a boomerang. Oh, when you lose her, you... Does that mean I have to throw her over all those obstacles again? That is annoying. I mean, it's my fault, because I made her disappear. Oh no! We're in this room. That's fine then. It's not that big of a deal. And still, even if I had to, like, get her all the way back up here and throw her across that water place, I consider that my fault. That's not the game's fault. Because I lost her. Even though it was a really weird situation where I lost her, I still was the one to lose her. So, no, that is on me. I'll take a little bit of responsibility for that at least. Now, boomerang time. See, now it actually gets damaged. Do I just wait until it comes back down? That seems like a yeah. I do. Or do I need to trigger it? I need to go close to it to trigger it to come back down. That makes a lot more sense. More chests! I always like more chests. That sounds weird. So, this is the map? Yeah, they do look very weird. Yeah, this is the map. Okay. I don't particularly think I need a map. Maybe I do. So far it seems kind of manageable to navigate this dungeon on my own. But a map never hurts, I suppose. You do move on your own here. The red slimy thing is gone. Must be because you cut the... Oh, I cut the tail. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I have no idea what this fish has been eating, but it can't be good for it. So what do I get for doing this? Because this seems highly optional. It's at least a good practice for learning to Z-target a little bit better, which is good. Does this just give me the compass, or... Oh, maybe a heart piece. Does it give me a heart piece? This is what your body goes through when you eat at McDonald's. Kind of feels like it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a compass. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, this really... It does... Very good point. This really does feel like this is the aftermath of what McDonald's does to your body. Though, honestly, I get more stomach aches and shit, well, literally, from going to Burger King than McDonald's, if I'm being honest. That thing's still there, okay. But this room just opened up as well, I think. Which then opens up the other room, okay. See, I'm starting to learn a little bit about, like, how this game works and what, like, the structure and the language of the game is. I like Burger King, don't get me wrong. I know that I shouldn't, because it's real trash food, but I like it. And that has everything to do with the fact that as a kid, I went to Burger King, like, as a reward. And hence, I still like it as an adult. But it does make me feel like my stomach is trying to kill me after I eat it. Did I just yeet her out of existence? Wait, oh no, okay, she's there. Oh, it does do damage on return. Okay, I didn't say nothing. it does do damage on return. So if these are the quote-unquote mini-bosses, what exactly is the boss fight in this dungeon? Look, this might be like a States versus Europe kind of thing, but the bacon at McDonald's is way worse than the bacon at Burger King. The bacon at Burger King is not bad. I mean, it's not like really good crispy bacon, but no fast food bacon ever is. But the bacon at McDonald's is absolutely gross. It's really bad. It's like very flimsy and like leathery almost. It's really not good. I don't know what path we just opened up, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I think we did everything we could over in that section of the map. So let's regroup. Crispy bacon is a Jack-in-the-Box and In-N-Out. We don't have either of those here, I don't think. So I couldn't tell you that. We don't have a lot of fast food over here, to be honest. We've got like KFC, we've got McDonald's, we've got Burger King, we've got Domino's, we've got New York Pizza, we've got an electrifying jelly, we've got Subway, and that's mostly it as far as like international chains go. Okay, so let's look at the map here. Okay, did we already like unlock the boss? Because it kind of feels like we might have. UK also has Nando's. I hear a lot about Nando's being like really good. And if I'm ever like in the UK again, I definitely want to go try some Nando's because y'all are hyping it up so much. Nando's is a pseudo restaurant. Well, I couldn't tell you because I've never been there, obviously. So let's see. This doesn't seem like the place I'm supposed to go to. I mean, we've got our own, like, national... I wanted to say local, but let's call it national. Fast food kind of things. But, like, international big chains, those are the, like, big 5 or 6 we have. We also... Okay, we have a Dunkin' Donuts. I think we even have 2 Dunkin' Donuts in the entire fucking country. Yeah, I didn't think you'd make that. And I drowned the princess again. Isn't that wonderful? That's the 2nd fish we murdered today. Well, I suppose it's actually the 4th fish we murdered because we fished one up. Then we got one out of the water and gave it to Jabu Jabu, and then we made her drown twice. So we've murdered 4 fish today. And potentially we kill Jabu Jabu when we defeat the boss fight inside him. Or we cure him because it's an illness. Does Jabu Jabu have corona? Can we make like... Can somebody get MatPat on this? Does Jabu Jabu have corona? Don't do that. He got a lot of hate for his like original corona related video, which I get, but honestly, people are way reacting to that. Yeah, after throwing our wands, I figured there's probably a bridge that comes down after I do something else. But whatever that something else is, I have no idea. So I've already done everything over here. So the only logical thing to do is go over to the left side there, after all. She is under the sea. I mean, more under a lake because we're not actually at sea. Wait, what? I don't know how to read this map. But I'm guessing this is the only way we can go at this point, so this is probably where we're supposed to go. Which doesn't make a lot of sense because this is where we came from in the first place. So I might be going the wrong direction, but hey, there's still rooms here that I have not yet explored. And if there's rooms that I have not yet explored, that means that there's potentially some optional collectible items there. That looks like it might be a golden sculpture. Can you please die? Oh, I need to knock you out of the air and then kill you with my sword. Okay. That works for me. I like the boomerang. It's definitely my favorite item so far. I think it might just be my favorite item. I don't think I've unlocked all the items in my previous playthroughs of this game. Yeah, I don't have any more ammo for this sheep, so I can't get you. I assume you can come back here at some point later. I hope, anyway. Because there is a golden sculpture that I'll probably want to get. Let's see, where does this take me? That takes me to a room that I haven't been in before, I think. Both of these do. Oh my... Okay, you first. Wait, do I have to boomerang you? I have to boomerang you. Okay, that also works for me. This... Oh my... That's bad timing on my part. I'll admit. This is probably only to get me some more health back. Or some more rupees. Or both. Yeah, it's just a shit ton of rupees. Which... Honestly... Dude! Also hearts, apparently, because I'm at full health again. At least I'm back at 99 rupees now. Let's see where that other place leads me. If anywhere, that is. Just yeet her up there. And find a way to get there yourself as well. Which is easier said than done, admittedly. Oh, I know how to get there. Never mind. You just drop down the right hole. This dungeon is going a lot easier than the last one, to be honest, so far. At least I'm requiring a lot less help, I feel, and dying a lot less. Maybe because I have more health? You shouldn't be here. Okay. That was definitely the wrong hole to jump into. I need to jump into... Okay. Hold on, I need to think, like, about where spatially I should jump down. The hole that's directly behind me right now is the hole I should be jumping down into. So that is this one. Come on! Come the fuck on! That's not fair. I got it right. Well, a little too right, because I rolled off to the right side, didn't I? If you see a fairy, remember to capture it in a bottle so you don't have to worry about dying. That is very true. I'll have to remember to actually look out for those fairies. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking out for. I guess, like, just something that looks like Navi, but isn't actually Navi. You look very golden. You know what? I don't even care. Now, what do you have for me? Are you, that's the item Princess Fuckface wants, isn't it? How do I get on? How do I get on here? Oh, fairy fountains. Yeah, no, that makes a certain amount of sense. Do I need to... Oh! I need to get her in here with me so that I can throw her onto the platform. That makes way too much sense. At least I know what hole to drop down to this time. And that should be close to the end of the dungeon, right? Because she came in here to find a thing. We're gonna find a thing, and then we have to defeat a boss and end the dungeon. Which means that this stream is gonna take like half an hour less than the last dungeon, which is a good thing, because the last dungeon took like 2 hours and 10 minutes, I think. Which was a little bit too long for my liking, especially since speedrunners can complete the entire fucking game in that time. I don't know that they can. They probably can't, though. Yeah, that's the thing you want, but it's kind of the thing I need because it's one of the spiritual stones, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, we're definitely only doing one dungeon per stream. We might, like, do more if we end up doing a very easy dungeon. But be prepared for it to be like one dungeon a stream kind of pace, which means that this is gonna be a series that's going on for a while. I was kind of hoping that I would have finished this before the end of Mario, but I just recorded the end of Mario today, and it's not that far from now. So I'll have to think of a series to do after Mario finishes, which I don't know what that's going to be yet. Does it have to be something with tentacles? Does it have to be an octopus? Okay, so definitely, whatever happens, we're supposed to use the boomerang against you. We literally just... Okay, so I just realized what we do. We do that. And then you have a weak spot on your back parts. But I don't know how to get to that yet. Oh, never mind. That makes a lot more sense, actually. I stun you. There you go. I stun you. You run away. I stun you again. I slap you in the butt. I stun you. That's a really easy boss fight, dude. You run away. Okay. You don't run away. You'll run away eventually. And I stab you in the butt. Do we just keep doing this? Because I can do this all fucking day. That's all? That doesn't seem like a final boss. Or of the dungeon, that is. Obviously, it's not the final boss of the game. I don't think it is the boss. Actually, I don't think it is the boss. Never mind. I'm fairly sure that that's not the boss. Yeah, that's not the boss. The boss is... We still need to do the boss. Yeah. We haven't been inside the boss room yet. That was just a mini boss. Heavily underestimating there. Now the real boss is about to start, which still Now that I know what to do, like, I have to use the boomerang. That'll help a lot. But what do I do? I don't have the princess with me. So how do I do this? There's boxes over here. Maybe the boxes work? I can't pick up the boxes. The boss is Princess Rhoda. Time to finish the spoiled... I'd love to kill her. I really don't like her. But I don't think that's going to work very well for us. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. See, again, I'm starting to understand the language of the game more and more as we go along. Would have been too easy if I could just jump that. I mean, it's not that much more difficult this way, is it? Actually, it is, because this door is still blocked. Let's see. Where do we go from here? Probably to a switch that's up here and that's all there is to it, right? It's not going to be very complicated. And you specifically need the boomerang to unlock this because the slingshot will get caught in like... Are those spider webs? Hold on a moment. Are those spider webs inside a fish? I think those are spider webs inside a fish. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I'm fairly sure that's not supposed to happen. For one, I don't think fish eat spider. Yeah, those big ass jelly really do seem like more of a boss fight. And so does that thing. That honestly looks like something from the first couple of Harry Potter games. Which probably is just because of the low poly aesthetic, I'm gonna be honest. Let's try to sever those things, because it seems like that is what we're supposed to do, first and foremost. So that it doesn't have any zap zap power anymore. Just go apeshit on it. That's the best strategy I have right now. So I think I'm just supposed to hit the jellyfish? Maybe? I don't know what I'm supposed to hit. I'm just hitting things randomly and hoping that it works. Yeah, the jellyfish do seem to be a problem. So let's try to get rid of those first and see if that's what we're supposed to do to begin with. This probably should give me some health, right? Yeah, it does. Yeah, the Z-targeting doesn't always work very well is the issue. Okay, I think that's all the jellyfish gone, which means that this boss fight just should have gotten a fair bit easier. Or maybe we're in the next phase of the fight, one or the other. This is just a dodging phase. I don't think I can even do anything here. I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. Because I like dodging. It really makes me feel good. Satisfied, that is. Oh, that looks gross. But that's still not a difficult boss fight. That was kind of doable. You just raise out of that thing. Aren't you supposed to get a heart container here as well? Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you get a heart container after pretty much every boss fight. Almost missed that one. That would have been bad. Okay. There's one more temple? Or sanctuary or whatever, because I think, technically speaking, the temples are all Adult Link only. Because we have all the spiritual stones now, so which temple do we still need to do? Or which dungeon do we still need to do? Can't we just go to Zelda now and just become Adult Link? Which one do we still need to do? I mean, we'll do it as soon as we can, not today. No, this is the third one. Again, you saw me going into Mount Doom. That's what we did last stream. we got the second one, and the first stone you got in the Great Deku Tray. I suppose technically you can do this before the Mount Doom one, can't you? So yeah, no, definitely next stream we'll be able to do, to go do the thing and become Adult Link. Which will be a lot of fun, because his sword has a bigger reach. That's pretty much the main thing there. Well, yeah, but after you left, we did like another hour and a half of streaming. So I finished the entire dungeon. Otherwise, we would be doing that today, and clearly we're not. So, yeah, I think that is all the Young Link dungeons. So we'll need to become Young Link a couple of times again for like some time paradox shenanigans. But mostly, I think that's been it for Young Link. So now we can become Real Link. Thank you all for sticking around. You were an absolute hero in helping me figuring out things when I was being stupid. And I'm going to call it a stream anyway in a moment here. So thank you for joining us. And hopefully maybe see you around the next time. Which hopefully will be less than a week from now. But potentially will only be next weekend. Depending on how like busy and tired I am in the evening. I might be able to squeeze in like a stream or two throughout a week time. I hope that I will. I have no guarantees though. But I think there's still one or two things here to go through the dialogue for. Because doesn't this Big Daddy reward me for finding his daughter? Or something? Nope. All the reward I get is the literal stone I need to save the fucking world. I mean, that isn't a reward. I was always gonna just take that. You really appreciate it. I know. You're a king. You can give me like some money or something. I guess I already have 99 rupees. I mean, I don't know when your work days are, Angel. There might be a decent chance that I'll be streaming during a day of work for you. Again, it depends on my own work, mostly. When I have the capability in both time and energy to do so. Oh, and now we can also get heart pieces through using the boomerang? Is that it? Because I would very much like to get some more heart pieces. Not gonna lie. Does that work? You work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday. Still can't say whether I'll be streaming on any of those days for sure. If anything, Saturday is the most likely out of those. Yeah, that does not work. Does it? Or maybe I'm just really bad. Oh no, that... Never mind, that works. How many pieces of heart do you need for a full heart container? 4, okay. There's one more in the Zora domain, so we can go get that one. And then, hopefully, next episode we'll be able to get one more and get a extra heart container upgrade, which would be nice. This money literally does not matter to me. I don't want to fall down here because that means that actually it doesn't matter that much. Never mind. There was also a harpy somewhere around here, right? Am I losing my mind? Yeah, there is. There is one. It'll be a little bit tricky to get to, I think, but not impossible. Let's give it a shot. We're going to want all the HP we can get, because again, I'm bad. So, being a little bit better, or at least having our character have a little bit better stats in the form of HP, it's going to be very beneficial. Does the boomerang have enough range to do that from here, though, is the real question. I am just a little short, am I? That sucks, because you can't make this jump. Not by a long shot. I don't think I'll be getting that heart piece today. That feels unattainable for me right now. I'm not sure I can get that. Because I need to be on that other platform in order to get it with a boomerang. But I don't see a way to get to that platform. Unless I'm missing something huge. Which, frankly, I might be. There's a heart piece up there, which I can't get to, damn it! Which I can't get to at the moment, I don't think. The one up there. I mean, you've been recommending that for a while, so I might as well try it. But I doubt it's gonna work out very well. But it might. It's worth a shot. Let's take a heart as well. Yeah, that didn't really do much for me. Admittedly, that was just me being stupid and throwing the thing. There's a secret ladder on the left if you need to be coming out of the Zora's domain. I don't see how that information is relevant right now for me, but I'll keep it in mind, I suppose. I guess that does make the jump more possible, doesn't it? It also makes some jumps less possible, it seems like. Yeah, but that doesn't seem like a possible jump still. Yeah, see, that's still not a possible jump. Because gliding doesn't really do anything for you when you need to gain height, is the thing. Or do I need to throw it at the very last minute? I suppose that is a possibility, having to throw it at the very last minute, but... I didn't let go. I specifically didn't let go, and that was the issue there. And also, I think I just drowned that chicken. So... I mean, I literally did what you said. I picked up the thing, and then I jumped with it, or I let the game automatically jump, because the jump button becomes the throw button, and then it still just didn't reach. So, I'm sure I'm doing something wrong, but honestly, I can't be fucked to figure out what that is right about now. Because I mean, I do want a heart piece. Okay, I'll give it one more shot. I'll give it one more shot. Because I do want a heart piece. If I don't figure it out, I'll do it next time. That heart is near a secret fairy fountain, that's why? Which heart are we talking about now? I'm confused. I mean, that jump definitely becomes more reasonable with the chicken. So does this jump. But that jump over there is way too big to actually do it. See, Yeah, you need to throw it. You need to throw it, that's what you need to do. As I figured. No! Shit. Where's my chicken? I need to go all the way back to get... Okay. Now that I've made the jump, I really need to go get that heart piece. Because now I know it's possible. I mean, I guess, theoretically speaking, I always knew it was possible. Because they weren't going to place an impossible heart piece there. But now I know it's attainable for my limited skill set as well. But the chicken does not respawn easily, does it? I know it's not a chicken, it's a, whatever is it, a cuckoo, a chuku, whatever you pronounce it as. It's a chicken. And when it dies, it does not respawn. The piece you're getting, if you look at the right, there's a giant boulder. That's the secret fountain. Okay. That's good to remember, I suppose. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep calling them chickens because that's what they are. I mean, just look at this thing. That's a chicken. If you're going to make up... I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the creators of Zelda. If you're going to make up names for animals, at least don't put those names on animals that already exist. Make your own goddamn animals if you want to make your own names as well. If you're using a chicken, don't call it something else. Just call it a chicken. If you want to call it something else, make it a chicken with other animal inspirations within it as well. And there we go. It's a piece of heart. Which means that we now officially are fucking done for today. We are still almost 2 hours in. We got the boomerang. We got the last spiritual stone. We got 3 heart pieces. Which means that we're almost ready to get an entirely full heart container. And I can save. And with that, I hope that I'll be back sooner than within a week's time, but probably at least next weekend, hopefully throughout the week at some point when I've had a not very busy day. But for now, that's been it for today. Thanks everybody that came to hang out live. Anybody who watches the VOD, I'm sorry for being bad. I know this took 2 hours. Probably could have done it in 45 minutes if I knew what to do. But hey, that's part of the experience. Figuring it out. See you all later.